Kalikasan ay dapat nating alagaan para sa kinabukasan ng susunod na henerasyon. Sabi lang magandang bukas sa iyong mararating. Tanggalin ang takot na dinadaing. Kung nangangamba sa gitna ng dilim, hindi ka nag-iisa. Asahan mo na siya ay dadating. Kalikasan ay dapat nating alagaan para sa kinabukasan ng susunod na henerasyon. Sabi lang magandang bukas sa iyong mararating. Tanggalin ang takot na dinadaing. Kung nangangamba sa gitna ng dilim, hindi ka nag-iisa. Asahan mo na siya ay dadating.
Yes, mga kaboses, ayan, napakadami nating abubot dito sa ating live ngayong araw. Mga kalikasang hapon po, mga kaboses. At syempre, nagbabalik tayo, no, sa boses ng kalikasan sa Vantage Point Media. Kamusta po kayo, mga kaibigan? May mga dala tayong pamalo. Ayan, mga kaibigan, itong pamalo na ito ay gawa po sa recycled plastic. Yung mga sachet, kitang-kita nyo naman, no? Oh, yan. Napakatibay po nito, mga kaibigan. At gumagawa rin po kami, project po namin sa Bayanihan para sa Kalikasan Movement Inc. Itong Project 3M, no? Arrest plastic. So arrestuhin natin, mga kaboses, ang mga plastic sa lipunan. At ito po, plastic, yung mga pwedeng i-recycle, mga single-use plastic, mga sachet. At ito, mga kaibigan, gagawa tayo ng mga ganito na children's chair at ipamimigay lamang natin. At hindi lang po yan, gagawa rin tayo ng mga batuta, no? Batuta para sa mga barangay tanod na pwede nilang gamitin para sa pagbabantay. Recycled plastic po yan. Napakatibay, mga kaibigan. Mas matibay pa sa gumuhong bridge, no? Na bigla na lang gumuho. Yan, mas matibay pa ito doon. Kahit ipampalo nyo to sa kahit saan, no? Ay sobrang tibay po niyan. Recycled materials yan, mga kaibigan. At today, dalawa po ang kasama natin. Ayan, kamusta kayo dyan? Ayan, ayan, okay, sila po si Bella, ayan, si Bella, hello, at si Blas, hello, ayan, mga kaibigan, makakasama po natin sila, yung mga pangalan talaga yan, Blush kasi, para sa yung pang-blush on sa mga saka si Bella, yan po yung pinakauna naming octopet ni Mrs. Ayan, mga kaibigan. So, muli po, isang kalikasang araw, ayan, sasamahan nila tayo today, ayan. At maya-maya po, yon, iniintay lang natin, yan, yung ating mga special guest, no, mula po sila sa Indonesia at nagkaroon po ng immersion, no? Immersion dito sa Pilipinas para tingnan nila yung mga issue na kinakaharap ng Pilipinas pagdating sa environment. At ganoon din po ay kanina po nanggaling sila sa Baseco, sa Tondo, para makita naman yung project natin ng Pure Bayanihan kasama po ni Engineer Richard Peñaflor. At kahapon pumunta naman sila sa County Urban Farmers Association para naman po makita yung proyekto ni Randy Mangubat. Yan, naantabayanan ko sila yan. Nagte-text ako kasi sa WhatsApp. Sabi ko bakit sila dito sa 17th floor, no? Na para makasama sila sa Vantage Point Media. Pero on the way po sila. At nagpapasalamat kami siyempre sa YMCA of Manila for taking care of our guest, and of course to Engineer Richard Peñaflor and to Randy Mangubat, who is really very nice to our visitors from Indonesia. They are part of SAREKAT HIJAU Indonesia, or the Indonesia Green Union. So ito po ay parte naman ng ating education exchange, no, with green parties across Asia Pacific and across the world, because you know the Green Party of the Philippines is part, no, of the global green movement. Yan, of course mga kaibigan, siyempre paminsan-minsan nakikita niyo naman ako, pawala-wala rin ako dito sa Vantage Point Media, kaya nagpapaumanhin tayo sa ating mga taga-subaybay at taga-panood ng Boses ng Kalikasan, kasi siyempre alam niyo naman ngayon ay oras na ng kampanya para sa halalan, at siyempre ang inyong lingkod naman ay isa rin, no, sa naghahangad, no, na mapaglingkod sa ating bayan bilang Boses ng Kalikasan sa Senado. Yon, na number 19 po tayo kung kayo ay boboto sa Mayo 12. At siyempre isa po sa ating mga sinasamahan. Kaya po ako nandito kasi alam kong karapat-dapat din yung ating kasama sa Vantage Point Media, itong Bayaning Super Party List, BTS number 66 naman po yan, no, sa balota, sapagkat napakahalaga, no, ng usapin ng transportasyon when it comes to the issue of environment, especially on the issue of PUB modernization. Ayan mga kaibigan, kakadating lang ng ating mga guest, at magbabalik po ang Boses ng Kalikasan sa Vantage Point Media, mga kaibigan.
Kalikasan ay dapat nating alagaan para sa kinabukasan ng susunod na henerasyon. Sabi lang magandang bukas sa iyong mararating. Tanggalin ang takot na dinadaing. Kung nangangamba sa gitna ng dilim, hindi ka nag-iisa. Asahan mo na siya ay dadating. dapat nating alagaan para sa kinabukasan ng susunod na henerasyon. Sa bilang magandang bukas sa iyong mararating, tanggalin ang takot na dinadaing. Kung nangangamba sa gitna ng dilim, hindi ka nag-iisa, asahan mo na siya ay dadating.
Welcome back mga kasama. We're still here at the Boses ng Kalikasan sa Vantage Point Media, and it is our pleasure to have with us our very good friends directly from a fellow Green Party from the Indonesian Greens Union. I hope I got it that. SAREKAT HIJAU Indonesia. Let me introduce to you first our very good friend and a frequent person that I talk to with the Asia Pacific Greens Federation. Please welcome Ade Zuchri.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And of course, also together with him is my best friend, already best friend, Muhammad Husni. Husni, how are you?
I am fine.
You're from what place in Indonesia?
I am from Indonesia.
What place? Sumatra?
Son Sumatra.
South Sumatra. Okay.
Palembang City.
Panamang City. Okay, Ade, so far we've been together, ladies and gentlemen, since March 1.
Yes.
Right? So the first thing I have to ask is, how was your stay so far in the Philippines?
In Philippines?
Yeah, how was it?
So amazing because we have until now we have 4 days amazing. Yeah. For the first and 2 days for National Environment Leader Summits in Marikina City, and yesterday I have going around.
You went to the Kaunti Urban
Yes.
Farm of Randy
Yes.
Mamabat. How was the experience of the farming in the city?
Yeah. It's the beautiful experience. Yeah, they planting some of vegetables and also produce the eco brick and collecting from the community for the plastics. And I think that is a good experience, and we can reduce and campaign about the anti-plastic.
Then after that, you went all the way back to YMCA, the Young Men's Christian Association, YMCA. It's a worldwide organization around the world.
Yeah.
So, courtesy of Engineer Richard Peña Flor. But before we ask about the YMCA, what do you think about the, you have a Indonesian Greens Union. I check it out, and I thought when I'm listening to you way back at the summit that your Green Party is already registered. But when I check about the requirements, it's more difficult than the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
30,000 members.
We declare one of the Green Party in Indonesia, but established as a party, but not registered yet as a party. So the not registered yet, the meaning is not running to election.
Not running to election.
Yes, so that's why. But now we already discussion to merger with the one of convention party, replace the platform and to be a Green Party in Indonesia. And we have a meeting after I arrived in Jakarta. We have one meetings to complete and to discuss about the merger with the Indonesia Greens Union and with the party. So if they are ready for agree merger to Indonesia Greens Union, so we have one Green Party others in Indonesia as a register. And also we can run into election 2029.
Wow, 2029. But you have 3 Green Parties, right? In Indonesia?
Yes, in one Green Party local in Aceh, because Aceh have a local party based on local regulation, and one Green Party national in Green Party Nasional in Jakarta. But both of them is not registered yet as a Green Party.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, the main reason that they went here is we want to share the success stories and experiences on climate change. Kasi mga kaibigan, no, I think just yesterday it's the start of summer, but the temperature in Metro Manila was like 46 degrees. It's the first time, no, that it's not even declared as the summer, official summer.
I think today also. 48.
Very hot, 48, wow. So the climate change is really accelerating. Imagine last year it was 46, 48 by, I think by April.
Yeah.
But now it's just March 4. And it's already 48, 46 degrees Celsius. That is very, how would I say that, was shocking to know. But in Indonesia, I heard you also have like heat waves in Indonesia.
I think more 39 until 40, but never for better.
39, maximum is 40.
49, maximum is 40.
40.
Yeah, never up 40.
We have 52 last year, 52 to 58 here in the Philippines, in Tugigaraw, up north.
Maybe.
52 to 58 that high.
Because about some of tragic disaster, yeah, it's like a flood and especially for deforestation, and so make the degree is more hot.
So now I will talk to Husni. You help me translate.
Okay.
Because in Indonesia, you said you were supposed to be part, but there was a protest for the indigenous community. And as you know, indigenous issues is also very critical in the Philippines. In your area, Husni, are there also environmental issues in South Sumatra?
Jadi provinsi Sumatera Selatan apa saja isu-isu perubahan iklim?
Oke. Baik. Cerita gue.
Sedikit banyak.
Sedikit baik. Isu yang paling dominan itu masalah perubahan iklim terkait terdampak bagi petani, musim tanam, terus terkait itu juga terkait perubahan iklim banyak berdampak banjir, terus bagi pelajar-pelajar itu memang terkendala terkait akses untuk mereka mendapat pengetahuan yang lebih baik gitu.
Bring this closer. Okay. Closer the mic. Okay.
Okay. One of the problem climate change in South Sumatra, they have a problem with the palm oil plantations.
Palm oil plantation.
Palm oil plantation because they occupy the some land of the farmers.
Wow.
Yes, and also the community, indigenous people there, and that this makes to change the farmer season. And also they have a problem with the deforestation because they grabbing the land and planting the paddy fields, paddy rice to palm oil, and that's make the distribution of food for the farmers and for the community is stopped now. And also every year they have a problem with the forest fires in South Sumatra.
Forest fires in South Sumatra. But in Indonesia, do you have a law like in the Philippines? We have the Indigenous People Rights Act. We have a law that protects indigenous people. Supposed to protect indigenous people, where the ancestral domains are declared as for the indigenous people, and they have their own government and everything. In Indonesia, do you have the same law for indigenous people?
Punya masyarakat lokal enggak di Indonesia?
Di Plano, di Indonesia punya nggak sih?
Yang ceritanya lah.
Kalau masyarakat lokal itu banyak di daerah Sumatera, ada suku anak dalam, mereka hidup dengan pola hidup mereka. Terus ada juga di daerah Oku dan Jambi, itu juga masih ada suku anak dalam, dan mereka hidup dengan pola hidup sekitar lingkungan mereka sendiri.
Yeah, we still have Indonesian people community there. We call it the native people, and they have authority for their own land in the some of area in the forest. But after the palm oil plantation came, yeah, this destroy the land of the authority of the indigenous peoples. Now they have a problem. They can living there anymore, and they always to move from the forest to the others place, and because government have a statement, oh, we can change them and we can giving the housing and giving the clothes, yeah, but that not, because that is not their cultures, yeah. Yeah, they are living in the forest, yeah. Yeah, without
We have the very same problem in the Philippines. They tried to, like in Palawan, there was this indigenous community. Their land was taken 1977, I think, when during the time of martial law. And recently, their houses during the typhoon, no, their houses were suddenly all flattened, but their houses were in the middle of large trees and everything. So it's impossible, for the typhoon to actually flatten their house. So somebody flattened their houses because the area was being cleared to support for ecotourism. Very, very right. And there was a pearl farm. The pearl that was used for the Miss Universe, the Miss Universe crown, it actually came from the Philippines.
Oh.
And the area was from the indigenous people. So the indigenous people called it a blood crown.
Oh.
Because the indigenous people there were displaced, and the area was, used to earn from the pearl that was originally, the land was for the indigenous people, and there were armed people who were driving them out in Bugsok, Palawan. So there were issues like that. In another area, it's called the Kaliwadam. These dams, the indigenous people were also being displaced because their area will be submerged in water. And most of the younger generations of the indigenous people don't want the dam because, for IPs, right? Their home is with the land. So even if you move, like what you said, if you move them to other places with housing, aircon, and everything, it's not them because they are attached to the land. So we have very similar issues. But how like here we have a law, a national law. In Indonesia, you have the same national law.
We have, but for the 2 minutes for the Indonesian people, not yet now.
Not yet. So
that's why we always problem with sustain for the living them, yeah. Too many organizations, NGOs already fight and discuss with the government, local government, national government, and also the member of parliament, but not success yet to push the member parliament to declare about the indigenous people regulation until now.
how many indigenous people does Indonesia have?
I don't know the fix, but more than 200.
Wow, 200. In the Philippines, we have as many as that from Luzon, Visayas, and the Mindanao. And the problem is really, very, very wide, very sad for many of them.
Yeah.
But aside from IP issues, you have the climate change. I think most of Asia, that's why I bring you here, because we want to share with the people in the Philippines. Our shared home, we have a problem with climate change. It's not only in the Philippines, but also in other countries of the Asia Pacific region and in the world. What's the biggest climate change problem or effect in Indonesia?
Yeah, climate change. Now we have a problem with the three of issue important we think. The first is about the food sovereignty, and
Food, same here. We have problem with
yes, because
food.
because we have a with the distribution and provide local food, especially because after too many palm oil plantations, and also extractive mining industry, and they replace with the paddy field with the mining, coal mining, and oil gas company and the others, and also palm oil and the big plantation in Indonesia. So we have problem with the provide food for the community.
Palm oil is used for what products mainly? For power or for palm oil? What is it being used for?
Because they need the big land to planting the palm oils, and so they occupy the community's land to changing from the vegetables to palm oil trees.
And you cannot eat them because it produces oil, right?
Yeah, we can produce rice big now. We have to import from the Thailand and also maybe from your country, and also the Myanmar and Vietnam.
But we are importing now. The Philippines is the number one importer of rice right now. That's very sad because we have the Philippines is before we teach all of the neighboring countries in Asia how to plant rice, how to properly breed rice. But now we are the number one importer of rice. I think we're importing it from Vietnam. Actually now we have the food crisis. The government declared food crisis in the Philippines because most of the lands are being converted into real estate. Now, in your country, it's palm oil plantation. Here in the Philippines, it's being converted into real estate subdivisions where you have houses for people, and then the rich people pay a large amount of money to be in that subdivisions. And also mining is one of the major problem.
Coal mining, nickel mining. So we have a problem with that. And the second, we have problem with the water supply and distribution. After the palm oil plantation and need the big supply of waters, and also the extractive energy need big water supply, and we don't have a water supply for agricultures and livestock. So we don't have a storage for the agriculture product now. We have to find in the solution for the import, And the last is about the crisis energy.
Same with the
Crisis,
Philippines.
yes. You can see too many mining, too many plantation need a big energy, and also food estate need a big energy. So the farmers and the small enterprise for the agricultures have a crisis for energy.
I see. Husni, what about we have heard the problems being discussed by Ade. What does the young people or your organization do in order, to support climate action, to mobilize people so that we can mitigate the crisis or, prevent disasters from happening?
bagaimana kelompok anak muda mendukung isu perubahan iklim ini?
Oke, kalau yang kami lakukan di Sumatera Selatan itu kami menghimbau bahwasanya mengedukasi masyarakat pesisir untuk peduli dengan lingkungan, terutama terkait plastik, penggunaan plastik, dan juga mengedukasi bagaimana menggalakkan ataupun mengajak masyarakat itu menanam mangrove. Terus juga terkait nelayan di wilayah pesisir itu kami juga mengedukasi mereka untuk misal mengambil tangkapan itu jangan menggunakan yang merusak lingkungan, kayak misal jaring yang sekali nangkap itu sampai ke anak-anak ikan itu juga tertangkap.
Yeah, they have a program in the coastal area in South Sumatra. They planting the mangrove there, yeah, and they also the protection of the coastal area there with some of young people there, yeah, and they have a discussion about to protection the mangrove especially, and the related issue about the climate change and the environment issues every Saturday. So they invited some of organizations, some young people, and come and discussion about the related issue about to how to protect and find solution with the climate change.
Alam niyo mga kababayan, ito yung mahalaga na hindi natin nakikita. Yung mga bansa no sa Asia Pacific, even the world, they are meeting for the COP. Kailangan po nating magsama-sama, no? Kailangan nating magkaisa. We need to work together because the problem of the climate crisis, you know, it's the latest finding for 14 months consecutive. The heat rise is already 1.5 degrees.
Yeah.
And there are even reports that the Paris Agreement target of heating even 2 degrees is impossible already, which is, you know, it's quite shocking to know. So we have to work together. That's why we have to learn, you know, from each other and then work together so that as a neighboring country and also as a world community that shares a common home, we need to, you know, demand the solution, no action, not only from people, no, but also from our government, that we need to act together. Perhaps I should ask you about other related from Indonesia. We have seen that you know, President Donald Trump of the United States will be withdrawing from the Paris Agreement. So, what is your opinion on you know, this news about the United States withdrawing from the Paris Agreement? What do you think is? What's your worry? What do you think would be the effect of such withdrawal?
Yeah, that is the meaning. What about the political will from the leaders, yeah, global leaders, to reduce the 1.5
yeah.
yes degrees? But we have a problem with the glacier now. We have a problem with the degree, especially in Philippines. Yeah, you have a 46 until 48.
Yeah,
degree.
it's terrible.
So hot, yeah. For me, because I'm fasting now, it's too hard, difficult. Yeah, because we going around, we going to Bukasa in the morning.
And it's hotter in Mindanao, where most of the Muslims are
yeah.
residing. It's hotter in
Yeah, it's
Mindanao.
so difficult. Yeah, so that's why this is have a goodwill from the global leaders, yeah, to find the solution to discussion how can to reduce the 1.5 degrees, yeah, and to maybe we have to stop to the open for the new plantations, yeah, in the middle country or the low country, and don't be a push for the developed country to taking many investation in their country.
We have a comment here from Maria Tamargo. He says, indeed, ang init na ng mundo. So it's getting hotter. We keep jumping from 37 degrees to 41 degrees this entire week in Tuguegarao. You know, Tuguegarao is farther north in the Philippines, but it's experiencing the hottest temperature every year. I think, if I'm not mistaken, last year it even reached 58, 52 to 58 heat index.
58.
Yeah, heat index. So it's very terrible. And I think this is the first time that by the start of March, we have as high as that in temperature. And then we see the rise in dengue cases in the Philippines. You know, I think we have around more than 15,000 dengue cases already. So it's affecting not only the temperature, it's affecting the health of people. We also seen a rise in the cases of hand, foot and mouth disease in the Philippines recently. So that's twice.
Yeah.
So in Indonesia, you also have experience of health issues because of climate change.
Yeah, because we have a 48 degree until 50 degree, we have a problem with the supply of water, clean waters. And so the means is we have a problem with some of disease. Yeah, especially stomach, and because for the poor community, that is difficult to find the clean waters in the 48 degree right now. They have a problem with the supply of distribution of the clean waters. So too many diseases will coming to them.
Yeah,
Yes,
and we're all in the equator. We're a tropical country, and we're having this brunt of jump in very high temperature, which is really alarming. And if last year it's 52 to 58, I hope, no? Let's hope that we will not reach 60 degrees plus in heat index this year, because with what's happening right now, there's a tendency that temperature would be reached. And environmental issues are not really very popular when it comes to being discussed openly. There's even a law that says that environmental education, it needs to be taught, but it's not being implemented. The Philippines has many good environmental laws that I think other countries could learn about, but in implementation, it's very sad, no, that it's not being implemented very effectively, no.
Yeah.
So aside from, you have been to the Philippines, you have seen how hot is the Philippines. We have discussed about various issues. What's your plan? Husni, what's your plan for your organization in order to be more active when it comes to climate action?
Setelah pulang dari sini, apa rencana organisasimu untuk memperkuat isu perubahan iklim?
Oke, kami akan melakukan yang pertama mengumpulkan anak muda untuk sama-sama menggalakkan terkait pengalaman di Filipina itu lingkungan yang bersih, seperti memilah sampah plastik dijadikan eco-free. Selain itu juga kita akan belajar bagaimana membuat kota hijau di Palembang City, tentunya di kota, terkait mungkin bisa membuat suatu percontohan untuk edukasi masyarakat terkait pentingnya dampak lingkungan, untuk melakukan penanaman yang memang itu berkelanjutan bagi lingkungan. Misal bertani secara selaras alam, tidak mengurangi pupuk kimia, gitu. Membuat komposter dengan mengumpulkan sisa makanan. Terkait itu juga kita akan melakukan diskusi terkait dampak dari perubahan iklim.
Yeah, he will discuss with the young Greens in South Sumatra because he have experience about the waste plant in Marikina City. Yeah, and to separate waste organic and non-organic and to produce with the some of material. And also he have experience with the eco bricks with the Ranne's organized. And also maybe they can discussing about how to make it the green city idea in South Sumatra, in Palembang City especially, and also organize some of spirit of young greens in South Sumatra, yeah, and to learn and discuss together about the some of action to make campaign about climate change in South Sumatra.
It's very good that we have been we went to Marikina City, the City Environment Management Office, SEMO, and the good thing about Marikina is yung napakagaling, it's very organized. Their collection is, they said that they're collecting garbage 100%,
Yeah.
and they have this very big material recovery facility. Sabi nga mga kababayan, posible pala na maging ganoon ang collection ng basura. Posible pala na ma-implement, maisagawa itong Ecological Solid Waste Management Act. It's possible to implement the law when there is political will. And I would like to congratulate the Marikina City government for doing a very good job. And another city that's doing well with their climate action and environmental program is, of course, Quezon City, headed by Mayor Joy Belmonte. So these two cities are really trying their best to implement the environmental laws in the Philippines. Tinanong ko yung kasama ko, I asked my friend, because there's another good, very good chief executive in the Philippines, Vico Soto, Mayor Vico Soto of Pasig. Tapos sabi ko sa kanya, I asked him, in Pasig, are you doing the same? And I don't know if it's true or not, because his reply was, this is not being implemented in Pasig City. And Pasig City, you have a very good chief executive who is also has the political will to do it. And I hope that they just need to be inspired and to know what's being done in Marikina City so that they can replicate this. In Indonesia, when you see the process being done in the city of Marikina, what's your feedback, or how do you feel about it?
Yeah, different with Indonesia because in SEMO collecting the garbage collection fund, yeah, it's like a fees directly from the SEMO to the household. But in Indonesia, we working with the one others institution to collecting the garbage fees, and I think it's so cheap because only 909 peso, yeah, for 1 year. So that is so cheap. And the goods experience others, they produce by themselves for some of material to manage for some of a product, yeah, with the table and chairs in the park, in the gardens. That's
they're actually using the products from the recycled plastics that was collected from the people of Marikina.
Yeah, we have to follow and try to discuss with the big others institution. Yeah, in our country, we can follow the SEMO's activities. Yeah, because I think that this is helping for us. Yeah, we have a campaign to produce the plastic because we have a problem with the billions tons of plastic now in Indonesia.
So, yun, mga kaibigan, natuturuan ng Marikina City nandito sa Pilipinas. So, na daw sila na-amaze no sa ginagawa po ng mga ng LGU, ng local government diyan sa Marikina City. So palakpakan natin yung ating LGU diyan, no, yung mga namumuno at nagpapatamo ng SEMO. Congratulations po sa inyo, sapagkat nyo, sabi dito, ibibigay namin yung contact sa inyo para maturuan ng mga Pilipino, ang mga kababayan na mga counterpart natin sa Indonesia on what they will do, what are the steps to be done so that there will be a proper collection of garbage. I'll give you their contact number so that so that you can exchange ideas, and perhaps you can ask them to visit Indonesia and have a training with the authorities or agencies that is related to that, so that they can impart how things are done, at least in Marikina City. But we have huge problems also with garbage in other localities, because not every city is like Marikina City, and they are one of the best examples of actual action being done in the Philippines. So ayan mga kaibigan, magbabalik po tayo ng konti after sa ilang munang paalala at patalastas dito pa rin sa Boses ng Kalikasan sa Vantage Point Media. Magbabalik po tayo.
Bayani ng lansangan, ikaw ay iingatan. Ihahatid ka ng ligtas sa iyong paroroonan. Protektado ka sa mga magigiting na tsuper. Umulan umaraw, masasandalan parang pader. Tayo'y babiyahe tungo sa kinabukasan. Malaya sa sakuna ang bawat daraanan. Ligtas na kalsada, malinaw na pag-asa. Sa BTS, ang partido ng mga bayaning tsuper. Bayani ng lansangan, ikaw ay iingatan. Ihahatid ka ng ligtas sa iyong paroroonan. Protektado ka sa mga magigiting na tsuper. Umulan umaraw, masasandalan parang pader. Itaguyod ang kaayusan sa kalsada. Sasakay ka ng walang anumang pangamba. Karapatan ng mga tsuper ay isusulong. Mga programa na sa kanila'y makakatulong. Dahil kayo'y maituturing din na bayani. Maliit na kita, tuloy lang sa pagsisilbi. Maiangat ang ekonomiya sa ating lipunan. Tagapaghatid sa pag-unlad ng ating bayan. Para na't umarangkada sa pag-unlad papunta. Sakay na at sumama sa BTS. Tayo'y babiyahe tungo sa kinabukasan. Malaya sa sakuna ang bawat daraanan. Ligtas na kalsada, malinaw na pag-asa. Sa BTS, ang partido ng mga bayaning tsuper. Bayani ng lansangan, ikaw ay iingatan. Ihahatid ka ng ligtas sa iyong paroroonan. Protektado ka sa mga magigiting na tsuper. Umulan umaraw, masasandalan parang pader. Pagripaso at paggawa ng mga batas upang ang buhay natin ay umangat naman ng antas. Ang bayaning tsuper ay tayo ring mga Pilipino. Direksyon ng ating buhay, tayo ang nagmamaneho. Binipisyong nararapat ay hindi pagkakait. Solusyon ang tugon sa mga hinanaing. Sa ating biyahe ay walang ni isa ay maiiwan tungo sa maayos na kinabukasan ng ating bayan. Tara na't umarangkada sa pag-unlad papunta. Sakay na at sumama sa BTS. Tayo'y babiyahe tungo sa kinabukasan. Malaya sa sakuna ang bawat daraanan. Ligtas na kalsada, malinaw na pag-asa. Sa BTS, ang partido ng mga bayaning tsuper. Tayo'y babiyahe tungo sa kinabukasan. Malaya sa sakuna ang bawat daraanan. Ligtas na kalsada, malinaw na pag-asa. Sa BTS, ang partido ng mga bayaning tsuper. Tayo'y babiyahe tungo sa kinabukasan. Malaya sa sakuna ang bawat daraanan. Ligtas na kalsada, malinaw na pag-asa. Sa BTS, ang partido ng mga bayaning tsuper. Bayani ng lansangan, ikaw ay iingatan. Ihahatid ka ng ligtas sa iyong paroroonan. Protektado ka sa mga magigiting na tsuper. Umulan umaraw, masasandalan parang pader.
Kalikasan ay dapat nating alagaan. para sa kinabukasan ng susunod na henerasyon. Sabi lang magandang bukas sa iyong mararating. Tanggalin ang takot na dinadaing. Kung nangangamba sa gitna ng dilim, hindi ka nag-iisa, asahan mo na siya ay dadating.
At nagbabalik tayo, kasama pa rin si Bella at si Blush. This has names, you see, another version. Octopus, Bella and Blush. So they are our friends. Reminds me of the environment every time.
Yeah.
Okay, now you have a very good time after you attend the environmental summit. I understand you went with Randy. You bought some souvenirs.
Yeah.
Where did you buy? What did you buy? I see you went to Cultura. So what? How was your shopping experience?
Yeah. We bought some of souvenir because I really love coffee.
Wow!
Yes,
You buy coffee?
I bought coffee with beet, coffee beet, and after that bought mug to mug, yeah, with Philippines
Wow!
characters, and also I bought the magnet.
Wow! You also used to collect rep magnet. In my home, we have that magnet. We even have magnet that says Indonesia.
Yeah.
But I have not been to Indonesia. But on April, na real rep magnet. And earlier you went also to the Baseco, to Tondo.
Yeah,
What's your experience with the Baseco and with the people? You know, they are getting plastic and selling it. Engineer Peñaflor calls it they're selling it to aling tendera. How do you take?
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
We met with the Ati
Rosella.
Yeah, one of leaders, a women's leader there. She's 74 years old.
74.
Yes.
Still active.
Still active. And she's collecting some of bottle of plastic and cleaning, and after that selling for the plastic soap in the Bukaso. Yeah. We going there, and after that I and Husni see the mangrove plantation observe. Yeah.
How was the mangrove? Husni, you're doing the mangrove reforestation in South Sumatra. What's your feedback on the Baseco area, the mangrove there? What can you say about it?
Yeah, apa yang kau lihat di sana tentang mangrove?
Yang tadi, oke. Yang saya lihat ya bagaimana di tengah kota mereka membuat tadi itu penanam mangrove, berbagai macam mangrove. Salah satunya saya lihat reservoir Ranata, dan juga membuat di sungai itu ada budidaya ikan. Kalau tadi ikan bane, ya. Terus terkait apa ya, mereka mengedukasi di mana di sana ada wilayah yang memang lumayan kumuh, tapi ada edukasi terkait pemilahan sampah, pemberdayaan masyarakat yang terdampak bencana pembangunan kota, dan juga di sana juga mengedukasi juga. Saya belajar terkait pentingnya untuk menjaga lingkungan.
Yeah, this was about the mangrove. I don't know plantation or not there. Yeah, but they keeping well the mangrove plant. they keeping well the mangrove plant, and also they have some of training with the some and education for the NGOs and the community about the mangrove protection of mangrove. And one of women leaders say they also collaborate with the community for planting and protection the mangrove there. That's also make us happy because that is like a symbolize to still keeping the spirit to protection the environment. In the we have a problem with the national project strategy in the backhill, yeah, but we still keeping the spirit for protection the environment there.
Wow. So, when it comes to mangrove protection here, because I think you also have seen the reclamation in the Manila Bay.
Reclamation.
So, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, did you remember when you as our speaker in international webinar, you informed and told about the national project strategies reclamation, and I directly to find in the Google and search in the Google. But when I arrived there, I asked in the engineer Richard, this is the project national strategy. Yes. My imagination said, this is David explanation to us when he
Now
is
you
a
see it
speaker.
in person.
And I and Husni directly what happened that in Indonesia also we have a problem with the reclamation. We call it the Big Two. And the behind of the reclamation, living some of people living in community with the poor and the poor situation, and that's I like a same feel. I cannot hard a feeling about the urban or slum area situation there.
And it's very sad. Actually, it's most of the reclamations, except one, has been halted by the government already. It was supposed to be, I think, 19 plus reclamation projects, but it was halted because of the findings that it's not good for the environment. But as you can see, I'm imagining how would it be brought back to the previous situation where there is no. I'm trying to think, would they be digging again all the sand that was brought into the ocean? Because as you know, in the Philippines there was a Supreme Court, the highest court in the Philippines, ordered the agencies of 10 agencies of the government should clean and maintain the cleanliness of the Manila Bay, because there was a case that the government lost, and the government was ordered to clean Manila Bay, but then there was a reclamation, and then after an uproar of people trying to stop it, it was halted. But as you can see, the damage is already done. So you also went to meet some people. I think you meet with people from YMCA or other organizations that Engineer Richard was connected to.
MCN in Manila.
You have a meeting. I saw your photos. So how was it? Share with us your experience.
Yeah, they have many experience and a good experience about the working together with the youth, young greens, to protection the one of the issue is mangrove. Yeah. So that's why we like have a related issues with them, because now we try to develop the mangrove plantation in South Sumatra, and also they have with some of experience about the organization, and with the young greens they also collaborate, but they asked to Engineer Richards to or Philippine Green Party to maybe in the future can working together to have some program to protection and for the climate change campaigns.
Plus, you also have, I saw your photos with Engineer Richard sent me some photos about you posing on. You went to Intramuros, right?
Yes, for the 4 seconds. Because 2007
I saw your photos.
I already
Photos Intramuros. I saw your photos.
yeah. So
You have a bike? Riding
I'm
the bike.
going inside to the
Riding the bike.
cathedral.
So how was? You have a photo with a revolutionary, Philippine revolutionary. I'm trying to find the photos. This is the cathedral, right? The photo
Yes,
with Engineer Richard
Yes,
Peñador.
going
So,
inside.
what do you think about Intramuros? Intramuros is formerly a stronghold of the Spaniards during the Spanish occupation in the Philippines. It's like their garrison, their protection against other enemies. So, what's your? I'll ask Husni first.
Yes, okay.
Husni, what's your experience about Intramuros? How do you feel? And what's the memorable thing that you remember with Intramuros on your tour on the Intramuros?
Pengalamanmu di Port Santiago tadi.
Di museum.
Hmm.
Oke. Saya melihat bagaimana negara itu menjaga peninggalan sejarah Rizal. Kami berputar mengelilingi museum, melihat bahwa pentingnya kita menjaga peninggalan sejarah terkait karena memang mereka salah satu pendiri dari negara tersebut, pejuang gitu. Selain itu juga di sekeliling itu saya juga melihat banyak tanaman di museum, menerapkan bagaimana penting untuk bahwasanya pohon itu harus dijaga gitu untuk menyelamatkan ataupun sebagai salah satu suplai karbon. Okay.
Yeah, one of your leaders, Rizal.
Rizal.
Is
Okay, just continue. Continue with Rizal.
He's not about the leader, but he's a romantic person too.
As many girls.
He write too many poems, and he also have a love story with his wife. And in Indonesia, we know Jose Rizal because for our organization, Rizal, one of leaders we love. Yeah. And also Husni said he going around in the is like a military block.
Yeah.
That's
Intramuros.
And maybe also to as a prison too. As a prison too, because you have 3 colonized, Spain and USA, and also the last is Japan.
The Intramuros is used as a garrison for prisoners by the Spaniards and by the Americans and even by the Japanese. So it's both a military camp and also a prison camp.
Yeah, but we don't know about the renovation because when I came 2017 come to first to Intramuros, I find the many room in the museum. But now we only going to 3 or 4 room. Yeah, it's likely small room now. It's like making smallest for the museum. I don't know why, but Intramuros is like a different place. Yeah, is more breezy. It's like that. More trees. Yeah. Make like happy going there.
Actually, there's an area near you. It's called but it's called the Arroceros Forest Park. It's near your place. It's the remaining forest within within Metro Manila. It's like a forest. This spot. Have you been to Arroceros already?
Yeah. It's like a city forest.
Yeah, it's called the lung of Metro Manila because it's maintained as a forest park.
Yeah, we need places like it. Yeah, because we don't have a forest in the trees in the street. Yeah, so we have to going to other places to find the bird sounds. Yeah, we need places like that.
It's almost destroyed actually. I think last 2 years ago. There were plans to actually renovate it and place some artificial things inside the forest, but luckily we have organizations like Renacimiento Manila who opposed the renovation of the forest and maintain it as a forest. But it was almost renovated to be like a park and not a forest park. And it's very glad that they stopped it on time. So, but you have you been there yet or not yet? The Arroceros, yeah. I think tomorrow, if you have still time, it's very near the YMCA, Arroceros.
Before we fly here?
Yeah, it opens I think 8 or 9 a.m.
Okay.
So you can visit, and there's a pathway. There are names of the trees that are indigenous to the Philippines, and also there's a coffee shop near the area.
Oh, coffee shop.
So you can try so you go there 5 a.m. I forgot. I think you should try some local food in the evening when you're no longer fasting from the Philippines.
Yesterday we tried to.
You tried local food?
Pukayo.
Wow! Where did you eat?
Muslim community there.
Wow!
Yeah, to find for fasting. We tried the Malay food, and every day we have to try to find the halal food here.
Because halal, as I understand, is not only about pork or something. It's also about the preparation, the process.
Yes.
If you would be so kind as to to educate our viewers, on because most of them do not understand this halal thing. When you say halal, what's the actual consideration for it to be halal?
Yeah, definition of halal maybe is difficult to understand for the others not Muslim. Yeah, because halal is not about we not consume the mobile. But we have to checking the process of the food, especially with the chicken or the beef. Yeah, we have to checking and make sure about the process of the cuts, and also about how to process, how to cooking with not baboy oil is not the others. So that's why it's like too complicated to
so there's
explain.
a certification as well, right, for you to be considered.
So I think it's make simple about if we find the bread, and if the bread is and also the water is okay. Yeah, it is simple. If we arrive in Jakarta, we can find the some of food, halal food in Indonesia, yeah. But in Filipina, in Manila especially, yeah, maybe this is not easy, yeah. But maybe not difficult, but we don't know about the places of the halal food providing. But yeah, maybe better if we consume bread and water.
Perhaps there should be a Philippine mobile app for tourists. I don't know if there's a mobile app for tourists in the Philippines. I think that should be developed by the Department of Tourism, where you can just, download the app or have a Philippine website where you can, I don't know if there's something like that. I have not checked it. Where you can actually check on the map, oh, I'm near here, where's the nearest halal food, for example. I think that's a good thing, right? So that
Yeah.
you will not
Yes.
have a hard time trying to look like when
Yeah.
we're in Marikina, you went somewhere a bit far from the venue, right?
Yeah. Every day is like a drama. Yeah, maybe your government maybe think about the Muslim tourists like us, yeah. Yeah, maybe in the future, population Muslim tourists will come here as a big. Maybe your government think about the halal food in one place, yeah. So easy to find the halal food place, yeah. And or we can check before we fly where we can get.
I can ask Google, hey Google, where's the nearest
Yeah.
halal food, right?
Yeah.
So I would like to thank both of you, Husni and Ada, for coming to the Philippines, for trying to educate also about the climate experience in Indonesia, because it's very important that we learn from each other, because in this issue of climate crisis, it's not just about the Philippines, but also about, experiences from other countries. So before we end the show, I would like to ask some, final messages for our viewers and watchers. First, Musni, share your words of wisdom to our viewers.
Bisa ngomong sesuatu ke viewers.
Oh, viewers
To
Indonesia.
the camera, yeah. There. This one.
Oke, kepada seluruh teman-teman di Filipina, mari kita menjaga lingkungan, mengajak teman-teman kaum muda untuk sama-sama peduli terkait lingkungan. Karena mengapa? Karena lingkungan yang hari ini kita pakai itu pada dasarnya kita meminjam kepada anak cucu kita nanti. Walaupun kita tidak bisa mengembalikan, setidaknya kita harus tetap menjaga dan melindungi lingkungan yang kita gunakan sekarang. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Thank you.
To translate,
Yeah,
yeah.
translate, yes.
Yes, thank you. You have a beautiful country, Filipina, and you have too many natural resources here. And I think this is asset and model for social model for you. But we have to try to protection our natural resource and to open mind and about natural resource because this is important. We have to live for our grandchildren in the futures.
Yeah.
Don't forget to come to Indonesia.
Thank you, Husni. And now, Ade, your word of wisdom for our viewers.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you want to share some word of wisdom yourself?
Museum?
Word of wisdom.
Oh, wisdom.
Final message to our viewers before we end the show.
Oh, yeah.
Your message.
Your message. What's the okay? Don't lose the spirit because spirit important to make us live life and don't missing for the hope.
Yan, mga kaboses, ayan, napainggan natin, napakaganda ng sinabi nila na maganda yung Pilipinas. Na paulit-ulit yung sinasabi yan, mayaman ang Pilipinas pero sinasayang natin yung ating natural resources. It's sad that, people tend to neglect the things that are abundant to them. Because when they are abundant, you often ignore them. Especially the Philippines is very rich in not only in natural resources, but especially in biodiversity. We have very rich biodiversity, but we are slowly losing it. And, protecting it is very important. Because if we lost if we lose our natural resources, we will also fail in the climate crisis mitigation, because these resources are very important when you try to mitigate the effects of the climate crisis. And we would like to thank our guests, for sharing their experiences as well. At mga kababayan, paulit-ulit po natin sinasabi, panahon na para naman pagbigyan natin ang kalikasan, suportahan natin ang ating kalikasan. Ito na po yung panahon para tayo magsama-sama, because the environment, nature is life, no? It is connected to every facets of our living. It's connected to health, it's connected to job generation, it's connected to education. It's our home, it's our lifeblood. Yun po yung kalikasan, no? And if the environment is destroyed, and if the climate crisis persists and we are not able to prepare, we will be having a major disaster that is too great for us to handle. So yan mga kaibigan, maraming salamat. Patuloy po tayong tumutok at magkaisa para sa kalikasan. Ipanalo natin ang kalikasan. Magsama-sama tayo para sa bayan at sa kalikasan. Nagpapasalamat po muli ako sa Vantage Point Media at sa Bayaning Super Party List number 66. Ibota po natin sila at samahan para sa laban naman ng proteksyon, pagkakaisa at tulong sa ating mga kababayang driver at para na rin sa makatao at makahustisyang PUB Modernization Program. Ito po si David D'Angelo, ang inyong kasama at kakampi para sa kalikasan at kinabukasan number 19 po. Ang boses ng kalikasan, David D'Angelo. Maraming salamat mga kaibigan. Hanggang sa susunod nating pagkikita. Padayon, kalikasan.
Kalikasan ay dapat nating alagaan para sa kinabukasan ng susunod na henerasyon. Sabi lang magandang bukas sa iyong mararating. Tanggalin ang takot na dinadaing. Kung nangangamba sa gitna na